guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Sorry for the crazy hair, it's extremely hot, so I gotta tie up my hair. So for this video, I wanted to do a review on the polene cyme bag. I've had this bag for about 6 months now, and we're just gonna go through like the basics of the bag, my experience with customer service, my opinions on the bag, things like that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So you want to buy a polene cyme bag, which is this bag right here. To begin, I want to tell you guys about why I bought this bag. I'm fairly gentle with my bags, so I didn't really need something that was like indestructible or anything. I don't really go out of my way to be gentle with my bags. That's just kind of like my mannerisms. And then I wanted a reliable everyday bag that was cute and practical that I could take with me to errands or to go to a cafe and edit a video. Just a bag for almost everyday things. I also wanted a tote bag. I've been really into big bags, like bags that can fit a lot of things. And then I also wanted a bag that looked classic and timeless, like something I could see myself carrying around like 10 years from now as well. But yeah, the biggest thing was I just wanted something that could hold everything. Like my filming equipment, like my camera and whatnot, my laptop, water bottles, cosmetics, things like that. And after doing a lot of research on bags, the polene cyme just seemed like the best fit for me. So now we'll go into the details about the bag. So this bag does retail at $5.40 after tax. It has a magnetic closure for the bag. There's no zipper or anything for the main part of the bag. The sides open up and are also held by magnets, as you can see. So you can wear it this way, the long waist, or the classic way. Also, just to clarify, this is the regular polene cyme, not the mini. Here is a removable zippered pouch. It's 22.5 by 13 centimeters, and like I said, it's detachable from the bag. It's connected right now, but you can detach it. I've heard of some people using it as just like a clutch. It's made with the same material as the bag, and this one does come with a zipper. The bag, when it's completely empty, is about 2 pounds. It has two handles. The shorter one is 40 centimeters, and the longer one is 60 centimeters. So you can either carry it this way or this way. The bag material itself is made from certified Italian textured calf leather. If you can see close up, it is textured. And the inside lining is 100% microfiber suede, this part. And like I said, it's the exact same for the pouch. The textured calf leather and then the suede lining inside. It says on the Polene website for the cyme bag that the leathers selected by Polene require minimal maintenance, which I feel like typically with textured leather, that's pretty common. And obviously to maintain the quality of the bag, you don't want to leave it in like the sunlight or touch it with greasy hands or perfume or whatnot. And it also says to not overfill the bag. I feel like I've seen a lot of people overfilling the bag and then having problems with stitching coming out on the handles. But yeah, it does state on the website not to overfill it. And then Polene does offer at cost repair services, which I'll get into that in a little bit. And then they also do have the mini version of this, which I'm not too sure how it compares, but I think it's roughly around like that big. They do have different colorways other than this. This is the camel colorway. They have cognac, black, taupe, a few other colors as well. But my personal favorites were the taupe or the camel. I just felt like camel would go with most things and it just looks very chic. Also, just for reference, I'm 5'4" and this is what it looks like on me. I know a lot of people worry that the bag might be too big for their stature, but and then this is the bag, the long waist. Honestly, I don't think this bag is that big where it looks like it's swallowing me, but it's like a very cute kind of oversized look. Okay, so we're gonna dive into some apparentlys, which are things that maybe you've heard about or seen on TikTok or Reddit or wherever you might have seen something about it. And then I wanted to tell you guys my experience after having owned the bag for 6 months. So a lot of people claim that the straps dig in to your shoulder if you're wearing it this way, which I haven't really had that experience, I guess, of the straps digging into where it hurts. But also, like I said, it's not meant to be overfilled, so if you don't overfill it, it shouldn't hurt, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I definitely have stuffed this bag before, and I haven't really had too big of a problem though with the straps digging in. So a couple things I saw about their customer service is that their customer service is terrible. I saw one comment say that they sent their bag off to get repairs and they didn't fix anything about the bag and then just sent it back. One person stated that they bought a bag from Polene and then it never came in and then they refused to refund it. Obviously, like I said, these are apparentlys because I don't know the full story and like I don't know if that's true or not, but I did see a lot of comments about terrible customer service. So my experience with customer service, I did have to send the bag in for repairs, but it was for the silliest, most minor little things that were just bothering me. I'll include a few pictures if I still have some pictures, but it was like one little stitching that had come undone and then the inside folds, if you can see there in the corner, had come slightly undone, and it was in no way affecting the usage of this bag. It was just something that was bothering me. I emailed them, sent them pictures of the problem. I even stated, I know it's very minor, so I understand if you can't do anything to fix it, and they said that if I just shipped it to them, they would fix it for free. So all I had to do is pay for a box that was big enough to hold the bag, and then they paid for the shipping label. I shipped it off. I think it went all the way to their location in Spain, but I shipped it off on December 3rd and got it back on December 16th. Like I said, I wasn't expecting much. I was kind of expecting what one of the apparently comments said, where they sent their bag for repairs and it came back with nothing done. And overall, I was just really pleased with the customer service. And a few other apparentlys that I don't really have an experience about. People have just said that the quality of the bag went down and the price went up when the popularity for this bag increased, which I can't really say because I didn't have the bag before it got really popular. I think the quality is really nice. I mean, even the inside, I know the inside suede lining, but I haven't really had a problem with it being too delicate or anything like that. Okay, now let's go into the pros and cons of the bag. So the pros for me, quality. I honestly think this is a very quality bag. The inside is very spacious. It can fit a lot. It's just if you want to help to maintain the quality of the bag, I don't recommend that you stuff it, you know? And then it's also made with textured leather, so you don't have to worry about scuffs or minor scratches showing up on the bag. The texture covers it quite well, and it's durable for everyday use. It does come with a detachable pouch, which I feel like a lot of people would appreciate. I don't really care for the detachable aspect of the pouch, but I do like how it does come with one attached to the bag, just so I can have my more important things in here. I would also say it's a good price point for a mid-range luxury bag if you have been looking to dip your toes into luxury but don't want to break the bank too much. Also, because of the color and shape, it does match with a lot of different outfits, especially if you're wearing something kind of like comfy cozy. I feel like it looks really good with this bag style. There's also 4 ways to wear it. This is one way, and you can wear it with this handle or the long handle, or this way with the short handle, long handle. Also, if you're into the quiet luxury kind of goods, I feel like this bag does a pretty good job with it. The logo is just printed real small towards the bottom center of the bag on one side, and it's not really like a loud bag, but still a lot of people know that it is a Polene bag. Okay, so some cons. I'm gonna say customer service. I haven't experienced bad customer service from Polene, but I just wanted to throw that in there because so many comments have said they've had problems. Just because I had a good experience doesn't mean someone else did, and vice versa. So this isn't a deal breaker for me, but the bag isn't zippered, it's just held by the magnets. I know some people prefer a zipper to keep the contents of the bag more secure, especially if you commute to work on crowded transportation or things like that. Also not a deal breaker for me, but some people might not like the suede inside because it can be delicate. Another con is that sometimes when you're trying to wear the long handle, the short straps get in the way of you putting your arm in. So obviously if you just put it on like this, there's not a problem. But sometimes I only have one hand. When I try to put the bag on, the shorter straps catch on my elbow from time to time. It's not annoying enough for me to hate the bag, but it does tend to get in the way. Another thing, this isn't a deal breaker for me either, but a lot of people have mentioned how when you try and get something out of the bag, it doesn't have enough structure to hold hold like this. Like if you have things in the bag's just gonna fall open like this. There's nothing in the bag, which is why the magnets are holding. But if you did have things in the bag and you wanted to reach in and grab something, the magnets do come undone. Speaking of the magnets, the side magnets aren't that strong. Oftentimes I want to try and wear the bag like this, but if you have things in the bag, the magnets just do not hold and they'll eventually go back to this. Like I said, there's nothing in the bag right now, so it's able to hold its shape long ways. But if I were to have like my camera or my laptop in here, these sides would definitely fold back in. Also, the bottoms don't have feet. And when it's decently empty, the bag can stand itself up. But if you have like a laptop in here that leans one way or the other, the bag won't stand on its own. Also, this doesn't happen to me often, but I did see some other comments also experience this before. But sometimes one side of the bag goes in more than the other. So it'll look something like this, which it might not be that big of a deal. I mean, there's not that big of a difference, but some people might find it annoying that one side does go in a little more sometimes. And yeah, so a recommendation I have if the suede lining inside is a potential deal breaker for you, I would get like a bag insert or a liner to help maintain the quality of the suede. Things that can smudge on the suede, I would put those in separate bags, like a makeup pouch or something like that. But overall, I've watched a few polene review videos before buying it, and a lot of people said that they didn't have a problem with the suede. Some of them said they never cleaned out the inside before and the inside was spotless. So some alternatives I was looking into before the polene, in case you don't totally love this bag but would like some other tote bag alternatives. Keep in mind, I didn't do as thorough of a research on the bags I'm about to list like I did for the polene cyme bag, but it's just things that I also was interested in when looking for a tote bag. Of course, we have the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. Apparently the Neverfull is indestructible and it can fit everything. It is, I think, about 2 to 3 times more expensive than the polene cyme. A few Coach bags like the Coach Brooklyn bag or the Coach Lana bag. Keep in mind the big Lana bag is huge. The difference between the Brooklyn and the Lana, the Brooklyn is a slouchy tote bag, whereas the Lana is more structured. There's some Madewell totes that I saw that are super cute for lower cost, and then some for a similar price range but aren't made from real leather are the Freya Paloma bag and the Freya Lafayette bag. I really like the Freya bag, especially the Lafayette bag. I think that is super chic and classic. Alrighty guys, that is all I have for today's video. I know I did a lot of yapping, but I just love talking about makeup, fashion, bags, things like that. If you guys have any questions that I could potentially answer, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Overall, I would recommend this bag if you're looking for similar things that I was looking for when looking for a bag. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!